Guys, John, Indoor Hydroponics. Welcome back. We are looking at my garden, my spinach garden, which is really in its infancy at this point in the grow. I've got 3 rows laid out of spinach that I'm going to harvest the baby leaves for because it's freaking amazing and it's spring in Michigan. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, boy, there is a lot of room still in between those rows. What in the heck could I intercrop between those spinaches? So I take my little turkey fork with the bent over tines and I draw me out some rows in there. And I think to myself, well, this is kind of a low light situation and I really do like onions. But growing onions from sets with low light will not produce a good bulb. So we're going to grow the next best thing, which are spring onions. Guys, spring onions are amazing. They don't need a lot of light. They're just as tasty as regular onions in soups and stews, cut fresh in salads, put in scrambled eggs. It's amazing. So if you want a little bit of onion in your life, but you don't have a lot of light to grow onion bulbs, try spring onions, man. Go after them greens. And that's what I'm going to do here. To each row, I'm going to add some organic amendments in the form of earthworm castings, a little bit of compost manure, a little bit of bone meal, and we are going to use sets. Dutch Studegartner, whatever those are, which is a medium yellow onion if you were to grow them out for bulbs. But again, we're not going to do that. Also, this is a good idea to have your child use the blunt end of a sharp object to plant these things. It's a good idea. We're going to plant these sets really not all that deep, maybe an inch down with the tops just barely covered. We've got a good mix here of compost and earthworm castings and whatnot that we're going to lay over the top of those things so that every time they get watered, nutrients are delivered to the roots. We're going to give it a good watering. And what's amazing about onions is how fast they grow. Within a week's time, they send up their green tops. In a couple of weeks, you've got green onions, essentially, that are going to start falling over and that will be ready for clipping and harvest. And you want to keep these clipped down nice, right? So I have not done my first harvest on these, but the greens are starting to fall over. And I'm going to start clipping and adding them into salads and dishes and soups and stews. Guys, low light spring onions, give them a try. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment. And peace.